Okay. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Thursday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock. Seen up there in the upper left corner. This guy with a hose right here. I'm hoping he doesn't get me because I got my dunks, purple dunks. Well, it's trash, but that's a mail slot. Maybe that's trash because I got a coffee cup I need to discard. Looks like it's probably a mail slot. Anyway. All right, everybody. Good morning. Hope your Thursday is off to an amazing start here in New York City, Manhattan. Day 2 of the Barrett Sports Media Conference Summit, BSM Summit. Today is, in fact, the day where I'm going to throw away my coffee cup, but y'all see the beautiful skies over New York City. You know, dump out my coffee. What's left of it. Oh, got it. Okay, now we're ready. That's exactly what y'all were hoping to see this morning. Real stuff. Anyway, okay. So Thursday, good morning. I'll be presenting today on how to make YouTube work for sports radio stations. Ooh, fix that color. How about that? So I'll be doing that today. Oddly, many of you right now are watching on YouTube. Coincidentally, I guess. Charlie Cavell, good morning. Kelly Gross, Brant Roban, good morning. So, real quick, the Saints officially released Michael Thomas on the first day of the league year. Obviously, it was expected, we all knew. So I guess both Jeff Duncan and Michael Thomas were both right, because they did, in fact, release Michael Thomas, as Jeff Duncan reported they would release Michael Thomas. And it was, as Michael Thomas and his agent said, something that was predetermined in the contract. So they're both right. Anyway, you know, we'll get to a time in the future where I think we'll be able to all collectively look back on, look at that, that's cool, Michael Thomas's time in New Orleans, and hopefully remember the good, because there was a lot of good, man. I mean, there was a stretch for 4 years where he was arguably the best receiver in the NFL. You know, he, Antonio Brown would have been right in the mix at that point. So, you know, as the saying goes, time heals all wounds, and we'll get to that point eventually where we'll be able to remember Michael Thomas and celebrate him. It's just not now. You know, his career's not over. He'll try to go play somewhere else, hopefully stay healthy and be a productive player. But a disappointing end to what looked like, to what was an amazing beginning few chapters of his career in New Orleans, but a disappointing end. So Michael Thomas officially released, and I guess the other thing, LSU baseball blanks North Dakota State 7-0. Again, did not watch him here in New York. Was at the summit yesterday, and then Eric and I went to dinner last night. So a little disconnected while I'm here. I did see the box score. Griffin Herring started. Got to see Christian Little. Got to see Cam Johnson again last night. Bronzini. So you could tell they just sort of pieced it together yesterday. So anytime you can piece together a 7-0 shutout win in a college baseball game, it's just silly, man. The arms they got on this team. So anyway, walking here to the Alley Theater, which is about a block away. So let me try to get as many of your comments as I can. Please smash the like button, subscribe up to the channel, Facebook, like the Matt Scone page, share the post, LinkedIn, connect, repost, all that stuff. Brant Roban, if the bats are struggling and still hitting 300 average as a team, that's a good problem. Pitching will win us this series this weekend. Yeah, Mississippi State is an interesting team. both the Mississippi schools were projected not to do great again this year, but State has kind of started to figure it out a little bit, so they're interesting. I still think LSU's pitching is going to be too much for State to overcome. My hope is the bats. Well, let me not say the bats. The offensive approach mirrors what we saw in Houston, and if it does that, I think they'll be fine. And like I've said several times, I think, and I didn't see, again, everything from the game last night, but Jay's tinkering with his lineup. Like, I'd bet dollars to donuts who the starting nine is going to be on Friday night in Starkville. You go Bingham, Kling, Pearson in the outfield. They'll mile him at second. He'll catch Neal, DH Stravinsky. I mean, I think we know what their best lineup is. Right now, it's all about Jay getting other guys opportunities, which is fine. That's why you play midweek games, because as we all know, midweek games don't matter. Wendell Norman, Von Bluesman, Rooney. Morning, Big City, Scone, and everyone. Strong side. Good morning, Uncle Scone. Back to the place where Uncle Scone was birthed.
Well, no.
Randall Offrecht. You worried about the offense going into SEC play? No. Let me put it to you this way. Maybe this will help. LSU is a team is batting over 300 and averaging about 8 runs a game right now. That's really good, by the way. The LSU football team just led the country in total offense. You lose the Heisman Trophy winner and 2,000-yard receivers, okay? No matter what, the LSU offense in 2024 is not going to be as good as it was in 2023, period. Bet my life on it. Look at yards per game, points per game, all of it. LSU's offense in 2024 will not be as good as it was in 2023, period. They can still be very good. And I think they will be very good. But I think that's the issue right now that a lot of LSU baseball fans are dealing with, is realizing you lost 80 homers off of last year's team. You lost the guy that went number 2 in the draft, who's arguably the best position player you've ever had in the history of the program. Glue guys like Dugas and Beloso. I mean, Braden Joubert is a part-time starter and mashed double-digit homers. So you lost a ton, man. You're not going to be the same team. So you have to purge out of your brain what last year's offense was, because it's just going to be different. Cliff Nelson, it's Poppy. Taylor Hudson, good morning. Do you ever get nervous presenting in front of big crowds? I do not. I'm going to do it every day of my life. So, no. Jamie Leday, Rick Kelly, homers look good. Moffitt hitting 99. I'm excited about Moffitt. Aiden Moffitt's a guy we don't talk enough about, just overshadowed. But that's a dude who, from Mississippi, I remember talking about him last year. Both of his parents are educators. His mom's a principal, and so they were just dead set on him going to school, getting his education, and being patient. So that's a guy we're excited to see, man, because he can run up there and he'll just keep getting better. Trivia Carter, no New York Italian accent yet, no sir. Leon Williams, loved Michael Thomas in the beginning. Last year or so, he's proven to be too much trouble. Good luck. Saints should pursue a free agent replacement or Thomas in round 1. I do not think they should draft Brian Thomas in round 1. I do not think you're going receiver at 14. And I think with the capital you have invested already in Olave and Rashid Shaheed, you give A.T. Perry a look and see if you can find a free agent that you could bring in to be maybe your number 3. What time is it? 8:52. Got a few minutes. Brent St. Germain. Brent, good morning. Pels to open up bricks. Yeah, how about the ugly loss to the Pels last night at home to Cleveland? Ugh. It's hard to win in the NBA. David Bass, Brian Wynn Spurge, good morning. All right, y'all, we might be just about done. I got to go in here to this sports summit. So, y'all have an awesome day. YouTube, smash that like button. Here we are. We're at the Ailey. Oh, that's the Jordan Wiles Center, but it's the Ailey Theater. God dog it, why can't you see it? Oh, there it is. The Ailey Theater is where we are. Okay. Y'all have an awesome day. Shout out to Brock. If you need orthopedics, go to Brock. They're the best. If you need a roof, call HUDCO 364-1007, 364-1007, 364-1007, HUDCOroofing.com. Do business with someone you know. And, okay, y'all, we go to the summit. Presenting, I'm the third session, so presenting about 10:20 Eastern time, so 9:20 Central. Y'all say a little prayer for me, that all goes well. And we'll see you on the morrow. Peace.